Hello. Oh, goodness. I did all of the work that I had to do this weekend super early. It's all done. I'm not procrastinating. It's so weird. And I have time to stream today? Oh my goodness. We may have to plan a stream tomorrow as well. Because that's not just like the Lit 3 thing. Might plan it, might not. I don't know. We'll see how I feel tomorrow. Spooky stream. Ooh. Not playing. I'm not gonna play a horror game though. I do not handle that well. Yes, we're on ocean floor. This is our group. Let's get back into this game. Heck. I think we have to leave the Thames. I think our goal is this lighthouse. Our destination is this lighthouse up here. Yay, random battles! Hooray! The best part of any RPG. The random battles. Oh no. Oh no. Anyway. Just go away, I'm gonna heal up before I actually do the dungeon, so... We're just gonna kill them with air rods. Okay, we do not have the Ether Doubler equipped. I was like, I don't think that's Ether Doubler damage. But that's okay, I'm fine with it not being equipped right now. We don't need it. This is a character dungeon, if I'm remembering correctly, so really, we're not gonna need the gears. Once I get up to, like, the entrance. I will save one more time, because it never hurts to be safe. I like saving often. I just want to check on Billy's death blows. He's almost got Skywalker, he then needs to learn his square T death blow. Yeah, square triangle death blow. Needs to happen after that. I think we're just spamming triangle with him until he learns the other one though. Really? I take one step. Oh, you're fine. Never mind, you're not fine. You're out of ammo for your main thing. For your triangle attacks, apparently. I gotta equip ammo for his triangle attacks. I don't have ammo. Neat. Guess we're gonna do without triangle attacks from Billy and his gear. He doesn't need those. We don't need to do triangle attacks, that's fine. They're overrated. Anyway, dungeon time. can't turn it so that it faces behind the elevator. That makes sense, a little sense, I guess. Is there anything else I want to do in the menu real quick? I don't think so. Yeah, no, I think we're good. We are good to go. Yeah, we're gonna fight this group of guards because they're here. Rude. You can just spam death blows because you're Satan and you're awesome, and that's what you do best. They do damage, but Satan and Billy can heal. You need to spam triangles. We just refilled his ammo too, so... yeah. We're just trying to get some death blow experience on him. It doesn't matter if he does any good damage. I don't trust Ellie quite as much as Satan, so we'll have Ellie finish this one off. Oh, never mind, Ellie's fine. Okay, Ellie can do damage. We're good. That's a little rude. We'll dump one of those on you, because that'll help out. Really? You get another turn. Okay. I want to get some more death blow experience for Billy. And yeah, Ellie can't heal, so she's going to be just doing damage here. That's okay. I do want to bring Ellie here. I believe she has plot stuff. I think it's just Ellie and then Satan is forced. Satan learned a thing. Billy has learned Skywalker. That's good. Billy has another death blow now. Abilities. Oh, Billy's low on MP. Not a huge issue, it's just yeah, maybe I should throw an Omega Soul on him. Let's do that. That should be plenty. Just make sure Ellie's not, like, about to die. And there's nowhere else to go in this room but this way, so we'll go this way. Oh my goodness, Microquarks! Welcome on in! With the raid! Let's get you a shout out. I saw that you were doing wrestling, I believe. How did the wrestling go? We are we are doing a bit of a plot-heavy game right now. So for those of you who are completely lost, that's okay. It's Xenogears. Yeah, Jobberdorf! Jobberdorf not being the worst ever. That's exciting. I mean, Palom's not a super tough foe, but like Jobberdorf managed to do a thing. We appreciate that. I'm not going to bother explaining what's going on right now, other than that we're infiltrating this underground facility because the Empire Solaris is investigating it, and we want to investigate first. Basically, that's as much as you need to know to understand kind of what's happening. Oh God, there's 3 doors. Okay, that one doesn't open. That one also doesn't open. There's only one real door. So yeah, basically we're going into the ancient Zevoim civilization. Hooray! Because, you know, it's the ancient underground city that's 4,000 years old. That's full of, like, ancient technology that's super advanced. Like every good JRPG. Also, yeah, it's a good thing we brought Ellie here because she has special dialogue. But yes, welcome on in. Oh goodness. This... okay. This place I remember being a little confusing. Gonna save at the save point because we always save at every save point. Don't actually save. I mean, yes, save your game, but also, according to the lore, it's bad. In the lore of the game, saving is bad. For reasons. Yay, lore. This door is fake. That door is fake. Oh, goodness, there's 2 ways to go. I can't tell if that door's real or not. That door is fake. 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 There's no loading zone. And literally every one of these doors is fake. Okay, thanks for wasting my time. So many fake doors here. Don't do that. Actually, that's fine. She took 1 damage. Whatever. I was about to complain, but then it did 1 damage, so I guess it's fine. We want that. Actually, I can probably just spam square with him. I don't know if I can spam square. I'm trying to get Billy to learn the square triangle X combo that everyone else knows. Because he's a bit behind and hasn't learned his combo yet. Because once I learn it, I can spam it. This is a real door. Correct? Yes, this is a real door. You can tell because there's a little silhouette. Just a little silhouette behind it. Yay, elevators. Creepy red room. Fine. Box. Yes, please. Give me ammo. What kind of ammo is that? Oh, we have S and A. I think that was A, which is just worse. We have this, but I'm not going to reload right now, even though it is better ammo, just because he's got good enough ammo in that slot. And he's still got 55 rounds. And if you reload, you lose all of your ammo that's already in the gun, so don't reload ever, unless you're actually out. Then reload. Oh, that's going to hurt him. It's fine. They don't have as good ether defense as Ellie. I will say the combat's a little repetitive in this game. Just a little bit. We'll go with square T, square T. That's fine. I'm trying to learn square triangle X as a death blow for him. I'm not gonna go out of my way to, like, grind for it, but, you know, may as well work on learning it while I'm in these random encounters. I have a stack of, like, 90-something elixirs, so I'm not scared of anything. Because, well, essentially elixirs. Because they decided to make elixirs cost 50 gold. Or 50 whatever the currency is. Yeah, 50 gold. You can't use them in battle, but they cost 50 gold, so it doesn't matter. It just kind of nullifies the whole, like, slogging through a long dungeon aspect of, like, everything, because you can just use an elixir whenever you want, and it's fine. Oh, Billy's commenting on this. Yeah. This area's pretty well preserved. There's of course no music here because that's how Xenogears dungeons work. There's no music in half of them. Because we're in what I like to call the less polished but still pretty good part of the game, you know? It's not quite as polished as the first act, but it's still pretty good. You know, it still feels like, you know, it's a complete game. There's a little bits of polish missing here and there, like dungeons not having music, but, you know, mostly fine. We haven't gotten to the truly unfinished stuff yet. I mean, there's also, like, less side areas to go to explore, which is a bit of a bummer. Let's heal up. Yeah, you're good at healing. I have multiple characters with healing abilities. And, like, infinite elixirs. You, I have to heal, I think. Yeah. You can't damage those things, you have to heal them to death. But they're worth a lot of money, so I will take that. Money is definitely a thing that is tight. Side room. No, this is progression. That's too much progression. I want to check out both areas. I do not remember this dungeon super well. Okay. That's fine. Fine. Just maybe don't hit him anymore. Another forced encounter done. Hooray. We've only had one random encounter so far. The rest of these have been forced. Yeah, this is a dead end. But Ellie apparently remembers this place. But she doesn't know why she remembers this place. I thought I was opening a chest, but okay, it's emergency level 5. Yes, I want the chest. Alright, we've got to go down the stairs. I remember this. We gotta go down the stairs. I should heal up, just in case we get into a random encounter. You've got so much EP. I just want to make sure you two aren't, like, about to die. Satan's fine. Oh goodness. Okay, no, that's not a real way to go. Cool. It's so linear. It's fine though. More doors. This is an interesting line here. Yeah, there's a lot of passageways. I feel like I'd get more of the sense of this being a labyrinth if there were like multiple ways to go, and it wasn't a straight line with a bunch of doors that just do not open because they're fake. Okay, this is a real door though. And it's another computery room. I think this is just a random encounter. But what timing for a random encounter? Oh good. You're super dodgy. That's real nice. Carriers. Don't like that, the sound of that name. You hit, good. You are, yeah, they're very dodgy. Very, very dodgy. I don't want to use ether. I don't have ether attacks for you, so... Try to land your combo. But that's enough. Okay, that's fine then. Try to land it again. He landed the combo! Amazing. Ow. Okay, fine. Go away. Ugh. It's emergency level 5. The central reactor is isolated. Yes, we got that. It's just the same messages. Cool. Let's heal. Do we need to heal everyone? Yeah, I should just heal everyone. It's pretty effective. For 4 EP, I can heal everyone. Basically to full health. Very good. Very good ability. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. We came in from that way, the sort of southwest direction, so... That's fine. Another encounter with these fools. Go away. Yeah, whatever. These encounters aren't scary. We can beat them back pretty easily. We should probably heal a little bit. Just a Sazanami on Billy is probably good. Okay, that I feel like is a random. Yeah, it's one of you. That's fine. They just take 2 EP. 2 EP for some experience and gold. That's... I'll do it. You know. Definitely not gonna complain. That fight is not annoying. Are you progression or are you... Okay, you look like progression. So we're gonna ignore you. We're gonna fight this guy. So much fighting. They had to make the dungeon longer, so they added a bunch of forced encounters. That'll make the dungeon feel longer. Adding forced encounters on top of the random encounters. Definitely quality dungeon design. It's okay. We play this game for the plot, not because it has amazing dungeon design. And because we get to do cool combos. Cool combos are always good. At the end of this hall, we get a save room. And there's a treasure down here. Penalphasol, I believe, just cures status ailments. Encounter in the save room, because save rooms can have encounters. Oh, I don't like you. I don't like you. You guys are annoying. Good, thank you, Satan, for hitting. Go Billy. Do the big damage. Ellie's not super accurate, so I don't expect this to hit. Oh, she hit. Nice. And she one-shotted it. Oh, Ellie. You're not my favorite. And a free Zeta Soul is great. Because that's a Phoenix down, essentially, for Final Fantasy people. So I will definitely take that. Those are actually hard to come by. And there's no life spell, so you kind of need them. How do I want to heal up? I think I'll just... No, let's do Holy Light. One Holy Light. It's fine. And then I'll save as well. Saving is good. It's not, but it is. Outside of the context of the game, it's good. In the context of the game, it's a bad thing and you shouldn't do it. In universe. For spoilery reasons. But we're getting through the dungeon. Hooray! Down more stairs. Oh, you guys. I don't like these ones. I remember not liking these things. Shell bells. They put your whole party to sleep. I don't like it. They also do that. I don't like that. She is now asleep and poisoned. Poison doesn't last between battles, so it's not that bad. This game does not have poison luck. It does not exist. There are no status effects between battles. Because that would have been too hard to code. Emergency level 5. The emergency button inside the reactor was activated. Hold on. Let me parse the number. 34,999,999 hours ago. If you do the math, that is just under 4,000 years. From this point, there is no danger of nanocontamination. When entering the room, please execute a manual scan and confirm safety. After confirming, please reset the emergency level at the nearest terminal. Let's execute the manual scan. Yep, no nanocontamination. Now we have to backtrack. Because nothing makes a dungeon longer like backtracking. That's not a terminal. We have to go back to the previous, like, side room. Which I think is just here. I think it's just back here. Right? Reactor internal state. Okay. Yes. We don't have to backtrack super far. We've reset the emergency level to normal. Basically, there was an alarm on, and no one turned it off, because why would you turn off an alarm? No one's been here for thousands of years. And so the alarm's just been on for thousands of years. How's everything still on? I don't know. But things are still working. Decreasing pressure. Oh goodness, which way is the way? We're like almost at the end of the dungeon. We need a password for this. So let's go the other way. And Ellie's having a flashback. She's been hurt by herself? Who are you referring to, Ellie? I think this is the first time we hear this song, too. Ellie just, like, logged onto the computer, it's fine. What's in the tube? Oh, okay. Yes. There's a person in the tube. And yeah, she's not a real human. She's a being constructed from a bunch of nanites. Also, Stone, why are you here? We don't like you. Go away. I think I brought the perfect party for this, actually. Yeah, I brought all the relevant people. I'm happy. Honorable person? Are we... Yeah, we already know that Stone groomed Billy at a young age. Ellie feels very strongly. Apparently we're not just gonna, like, fight. Right. We have to deal with these two. Hi, Talon and Seraphita. I forget who I want to, like, get rid of first. Aw. Oh, Seraphita. Gin and tonic futon brain. But it's positronic photon brain. Oh my gosh. Yes, the makers of Star Trek. Definitely Star Trek. Definitely not some other series. I do like that the game doesn't quite take itself seriously all the time. And it's battle time! Talon is... oh gosh, what element? I think Talon's Earth and Seraphita's Fire. So we're gonna start with a Ranky. Just to get that set up. That'll let me cast Elemental Resistance on everyone. If I remember right, Seraphita's real bad. Yeah, Seraphita's real bad. I was remembering right. Seraphita is bad. Talon is single target, I believe, and not... yeah, Talon's not as painful. Okay, you need to Holy Light. We're gonna do that. That heals 400 hit points for everyone. Very good. You are going to start with... I think we're gonna start by working on Talon. We want wind attacks. Never mind, we want the other attack. What's the thing? Suisei blocks fire. Yes, let's put that up. Less fire damage for everyone. That'll make us a lot safer. I mixed it up. Okay, Talon is wind. You stole EP, that's not the best. 25 EP. Okay. You don't need to use EP though anymore. You can go on the offensive now and do some death blows. Try to beat up Talon a little bit. I want to get rid of Talon. Now that we're like set up to be resistant to Seraphita, I want to get rid of Talon. Yeah, she uses wind. She's not very scary with her wind, but she does use wind. We're gonna actually still grind for death blows here a little bit. That's not good. Okay, never mind. We're not gonna hit Talon with you anymore. Let's use Earth. Because Earth will do double damage. Yeah, that does like 300 damage to her. That's pretty good. More death blows on Talon. I would like to get rid of Talon. What you doing? We're resistant to fire. Thank goodness we're resistant to fire. We need a Sazanami soon. Nice dodge. We'll toss that. Make sure that Billy's doing well. We're gonna farm on Seraphita, who also gets healed, but not quite as much. Okay, we can't use square attacks on you. That's really annoying. Actually, that is rude. Keep hitting Talon with the big spells. Billy's awkward here. Billy is so awkward here. He heals both of them. I don't like it. That's gonna be on Satan, which isn't a huge deal. He's got health. Billy can't use squares. I could do triangles. Actually, I could do that death blow. That would work. That would be good for damage. Yeah, your square attacks are just bad for this fight, so we're just gonna do Nutcrack. Because at least that way you're not healing them, and you're still doing damage. Keep punching Talon. I don't like Talon. I want Talon gone. Because I think she has a worse pissy boss mode. And of course they enter pissy boss mode. Okay, Talon's down. Talon's done. She is no longer going to be fighting us. It's just Seraphita now. Seraphita's entered pissy boss mode. That did a bit of damage. Too bad I have an ability on my team that heals everyone to max HP, so I do not care. Let's get Aqua Ice on you. I don't use the ethers nearly enough, so I'm trying to use them a little bit in this fight. That's fine. I don't need my EP anyway. I can just do a bunch of damage and knock you out. Another Nutcrack. And we're done. Talon has a lot more hit points as well. Seraphite is pretty squishy. Level up across the board. Ratio. I don't know what that actually does. I don't think I've ever used it. Probably cures the stuff. I don't know. We'll see. And now they leave. Because they're done. I'm gonna want to use some Omega Souls before our next thing. Now you want to get out of here. Yay, leaving. We have to wait for the increasing atmospheric pressure. Something's happening. That's not good. Yeah, phase disappeared. I'm gonna take that as a sign I should use my Omega Souls now. Just to restore all my EP. Though I probably didn't need it on Ellie. She's a black mage and I don't think she's gonna be doing a lot of casting. Oh, good. Random encounters. We love random encounters. My favorite. Oh, we have hammerheads here too. No, you need to go. You absolutely need to go. I don't care that there's hammerheads here. Shellbell needs to die. The hammerheads are fine. They steal my EP. Shellbell needs to go. Because she does this. And I don't like this. Worst ability. At least the hammerheads are waking everyone up. Okay, we're all awake. I'd like you to learn that death blow, please, Billy. You shouldn't have done that. You should have done, like, your actual death blow, but this is probably enough damage. Anyway. There. Now we can start beating up the hammerheads. They're so interesting looking. No! I like his EP. Oh, Ellie, you're so slow too. Okay, you're gonna heal them, but that's fine. You're learning death blow stuff. And that's what's important. You need to learn your death blow. Or at least make progress towards learning the death blow. Progress toward death blows is good. 3 eyeballs from the hammerheads. I'll probably use another Omega Saw at some point. Great. I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight 2 Shellbells. That's really annoying. Shellbells are a big no. No thank you. I don't like Shellbells. They're awful. Why? I feel like the encounter rate's gone up so much. Okay, you're fine. Yeah, I don't care about you. That enemy is whatever. I'll take the golden experience, like, yes, you're worth it. Because you're very fast. Okay. Great. Another encounter. I hate this one. I have to actually fight here too, because they're surrounding me. Like, there's no escaping. So we're gonna focus on you, because you're annoying. No! Stop stealing my EP. And now we all get put to sleep. Thanks, Shellbell. Ow. Okay. Let's make sure you don't die. That's not the thing I wanted to use, actually. That was the status cure, not the heal. Oops. We're gonna get rid of one of you. Less EP stealing and less damage is good. Nice dodge. That's fine. Satan being up is good. Healing light, that's the one I want. Boom. There. Ellie's fine. Go away. Gotta get rid of all the hammerheads. And now it may as well take on the Shellbell at this point. Go away, Shellbell. No one likes you. You need to be gone. Okay. I want to make sure you have full MP. You're fine. Yeah, we're fine. Otherwise, just want to make sure Satan is at full. Elevator! Hooray! We do have a big battle on the way out. Yeah, it's this one. Okay, this is like literally the door that I just need to get through. 4 hammerheads? I don't think so. No thank you. Hammerheads are kind of annoying. This should be enough to like get started, so I'm just gonna save here. Alright. We went up that staircase on the way in. This is where our battle is. We caught up. Oh dear. Oh dear. Hello. You're technically someone we haven't actually talked to before. Oh gosh, this music's in the harp tool now. I think it is. No, this isn't. This is not in the harp tool, it's too sparse. I was thinking something similar, but no. This one I don't think would make a good harp song. And we've officially met Id. Id is not a fun fight. I am going to preemptively Ranky. That'll let Satan heal whoever he needs to. Heal, like, all. If he needs to. Because, yeah, that hurts a little bit. We're not gonna mess around. We're gonna go Skywalker. For 400 damage. Maybe we should combo you. I'm a little tempted. Okay, you do not counter that. That's good. Yeah, we're gonna build up combos. I think he's countering death blows. That doesn't look good. Satan might... Okay, Satan's fine. Ish. Well, that's Sazanami. That's why we set up the Ranky early. Because now we get to heal up. I will probably have to take Billy's turn to heal Satan. Or both of them. Yeah. Let's just heal all. I have a lot of healing on this team. Let's take advantage of it. You are going to build up your combo. Because it, I think, counters death blows, so we want to make sure that builds up. I should charge a Ranky. I should have charged a Ranky there, actually. This is gonna hurt. I think this... No! No, actually, that hurt very little. Billy's not gonna have a good day, though. Billy's not having a good day. Just Sazanami. For Billy. Billy was not having a good day. Ow. Ow. Okay, we need to set up something to heal. We'll set up a Ranky on you, because I can't Sazanami right now. Or because I can't heal everyone. Billy, if he gets a turn, will do something about this. Otherwise, we're just going to be building up combo. Ellie's dead. Almost certainly. Yeah, Ellie's dead. Kind of want Satan to get this turn. Okay. Zeta Sol time. Get Ellie back. At least she keeps all the combo built up. The AP that I'm building up. That's for the combo mechanic. Which I don't use enough. Holy Light, please. Heal everyone to full. Because we all need that. Ow! Oh my goodness. You hurt so much. I want more combo from you though. This is gonna hurt a bit. Not like a ton, but a bit. I love that it shows me total damage, but it only shows Ellie's total damage, so like, it's not actually showing me total damage. Billy, keep healing. Just keep healing. Ellie's going to unload a huge combo once she's done charging up. Don't kill Billy. Okay, he's fine. We don't need the AoE, so let's have you build your combo as well, because you can unload a huge combo in a bit. That's fine. Keep building your combo. I think you could do an X attack on your next one. Okay, this will hurt a little. Everyone. This is the AoE attack. That's not actually that scary. Billy's low though. But that's okay, because it's his turn and he can do this. Go Billy. Billy makes this fight so easy. Ellie, keep building up yours. Fine. I mean, not ideal, but it's fine. Don't hit Satan. Okay, Billy can take that, I guess. Sure. That's fine. Oh good, you're going after Ellie, who has the most health, so that's okay. Now I am going to toss a Sazanami because we need that. Let's just heal everyone. That's plenty. For now. Until Id starts beating up Satan again. Need to reset that Ranky though. I think we just can go for the healing light on Satan. Just save a little MP there. Okay, Ellie, take a swing. That is Ellie's turn. We'll be able to unleash the big combos with both of them on their next turn. Both Ellie and Satan are ready. That's okay. We're gonna combo. Go Satan, go. We had to charge this up for a while, but now we get to do a whole bunch of damage in one turn. 1400 damage, no counterattacks. Or one counterattack, rather. Don't take out Billy. Oh, that is so rude. That is so rude. Excuse you. That's my healer. I need him. I need him alive. Please. His ATB resets, of course. Thanks. Oh, this is gonna be rough. No, not attack. We want you to combo as well. Ellie's attack's actually better than Satan's, so she's gonna have better damage. Yeah, that was 1900 damage from Ellie. Thanks, Ellie. 1900 damage. I'll take my levels and my 5 gold. Wise man. Yep, we're gonna run. Because, yeah, we can't handle it, really. Wise man's gonna have a bad time. Just in case I get into a random battle, I'm going to toss out a holy light to not be dead. There we go. Let's get out of here. Oh good, it's the Uvula ship. And that's actually not good, because the Uvula ship is bad. Bye, Uvula ship. Anyway, we're back on the Yggdrasil. I would definitely like to save. Deep Sea Girl. Interesting. Yeah, Faye's not in the infirmary. Where are we supposed to go? Is it in here somewhere? I will buy some more Omega Souls. I can't buy them here. No, I can. Gonna buy back those 9 Omega Souls for 450 gold. That's how much they cost. Nothing. Why would I buy attempts? These fully heal the party's HP and EP at save points and on the overworld. The party is 3 people. They cost 3 times as much as an Omega Soul, which restores one person's HP and EP to full, and can be used at not save points. Why would I buy survival tents? There's no reason. They're just slightly more inconvenient. Okay. It's not here. Probably the gear hanger. Where we're supposed to go. Weltall's missing. No, Weltall's right here. Weltall is right here. Yeah, we just have to go check on Weltall. There's Faye. Alconshell? Is Alconshell the Yu-Gi-Oh ship? No, Alconshell is this thing. Oh no, I kinda wish I had the Ether Double equipped. Bart's? Yeah, Bart's probably fine. We'll bring Bart along. Billy, Bart, and Ellie. Billy can't use triangle attacks in his gear, but that's probably fine. We don't need to use them. Does disable level 1 death blows for him, but he can still do level 2 and 3, so it's okay. Stone? You don't look so good. Yeah, Stone doesn't look so good. Also, it's time for someone else to get the power. Because, you know, that's fair. And it's just boss time. Sure. Okay, we are basically full healed. We didn't actually get a real full heal, but Satan was the only one who taking damage. You are down a whole lot of fuel. That's not great. That's fine, though. We want a booster immediately. On everyone. Booster's really good. Seal might be fine. It does do a decent amount of damage. It does a pretty decent amount of damage. Okay, you can't hit. Oh, damage nullified. Okay. Let's try to do this. Tang, are you susceptible to Wild Smile? Yes. This is the key to every fight. I'm not going to Death Blow here, because he's still nullifying damage. Ooh. But we can use this to build up a bunch of attack level. So that's what my plan is, just to build a lot of attack level. While the damage is still nullified. And I might try some air odds. Poke. I mean, your accuracy is down, but Seal I think doesn't really care. Billy also doesn't really care as much about Seal. Hey, are you gonna nullify your air odds? I like to see you nullify this. Air odds, go. It'll probably get nullified, but it's okay. I can spare one. Yeah, it's nullified. Okay, just wanted to test for science. So I think the best thing to do is actually turn booster off on a couple of you, on you. Whack. Because I don't think we need turns. Yeah. And we get a cutscene. If it will load. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, but slaughtering people when you're told that they're not people is a little different than... I mean, it's still bad, yes. Hey look, it's Jesse. Yep. That's an interesting way of putting it. And I think we get a battle now. Yeah, we broke his shield. That's good. I wish I had my fuel back. No more barrier. Do I still have attack level 3 on everyone at least? Yeah, we're still down our hit points and our fuel. And our attack level got reset. So rude. Mass limit. Oh, I don't like that. That halves everyone's HP. Including his, I believe. So... yeah, we're gonna fix frame HP on you. There. Back to full. You do not have a fixed frame HP, so you're just gonna... take a shot. You still do no damage. You... also do not have a frame HP. I should actually probably lay on a wild smile. Okay, Ellie, you're ready to start doing damage. You're very low in fuel, though. You may have to take your booster off and charge up. I may have to do that with Ellie for a bit, actually. Yeah, you need to keep building. You're not doing any damage, though. Power loss. Like it if you didn't hit. That'd be good. Could you hit less? There you go. Yeah, I'm gonna do one more attack. And then probably take off booster and start charging with her. Take a shot. That does 600 damage. Yeah, we'll do X attacks with you. You're gonna do... I think I unboosted Ellie, which is fine, honestly. She's so low on fuel, she needs to be unboosted. She can't afford to spend the fuel. We're gonna do Spark Waves from Bart, because that's gonna be the best damage. 1300 damage just from Bart doing his thing. You keep doing big attacks. Power loss is not great. I don't like that. Oh, that resets attack level. I see. No, you were already at 1. Never mind. That doesn't do that. And you're still at 3. Impact gun? Is this gonna do damage? No. Okay, so you should just spam X. You should just spam X. You are going to take one more attack. And then we'll have you charge a bit, because you're very, very low on fuel. Bart can keep going for Spark Wave, because that's a way to do damage. That makes me feel like I'm making forward progress. You only do X attacks. You do 600 damage a round, which is pretty good. Seal. I mean, Billy is at least somewhat safe from Seal. Bart, this is going to be pretty painful for Bart. Yeah, Bart can't take another one of those. That's okay, though. Okay, you're on X attack duty. 600 damage is good. Charge. She gets 90 fuel every time she charges. I think HP half is current HP halved, so it's not actually scary for Bart. It's a little annoying for Billy, and Ellie might want to heal, but it's really not a big deal. Might even not bother healing Ellie. Yeah, no, Bart's dead if he gets hit again. But that's a big if, you know? May as well just keep pushing out damage, because you can't heal you. Billy, keep pushing damage. Ellie, you're gonna charge one more time, I think. Actually, we don't... yeah. Charge up to 700 fuel. I want to get her back over 1,000 before I booster her up. This is Bart's turn. Let's go for an X attack just because I want to get as much damage as possible before you, like, fall down. Fuel is not an issue. You're gonna fall down. And that's the bigger issue. Not Bart, not Bart, not Bart, please, not Bart. Okay, it's not Bart, we're fine. Billy can't take another one of those, but that's okay. It wasn't Bart. We still have Bart. Which means Bart gets to do another one of these. Good job, Bart. You get a little more damage. I really don't want it to just be up to Ellie. You know what, we're gonna booster you because I really feel like I need it. Because Ellie's the one that has the fixed frame HP. Can you do a level 3 death blow? You can. Oh, Ellie, do all the damage, please. Unload. 1,800 damage in that hit. That was really good. Yeah, okay, we're done. Good. Everyone lived, except for, actually none of them lived because we took fatal damage at the last second to both Billy and Bart. It's fine, Ellie survived. We win. We technically win. Ellie gets 3 levels. Oh, Ellie just power leveled. That's fine. Love it. Love that. It's fine. Ellie is going to get kicked out of the party for a while. Because now she's OP. Also, just Jesse's not dead. It's fine. Aw, Prim spoke. Aww. Yeah, probably. The Malach plan. I'm sure that will come up again. Time to add that to my list of obscure Xenogears names. Names and terms. The gear and the girl. Yeah, they're in Shabbat. Hey, remember that guy that we rescued from the Ethos headquarters? Yeah, he's gonna be relevant now. I don't think I have the energy to go through Babel Tower today. That feels like a lot. I would rather not. Babel Tower is long and involves much platforming. I don't want to. Ellie is getting kicked out. I'm gonna bring Bart in. Billy can stay. But Ellie got way too many levels, so she has to leave and never come back. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go to Babel Tower. today. That feels like a lot. Ah, yes, now it's different because you're all you uploaded your personalities to a computer. Maybe we'll take a free nap in the basement, and then I think I'll call it a stream. Free nap. I want my free nap. There, we have napped. I'm gonna also make sure the gears are repaired, although they should be. We have new engines? Oh god. We're gonna go with more output. Always upgrade well tall. This is gonna use all my money. VRs is good, but I'm not going to be using it right away. We're going to be sticking with Brigadier and Renmatsuo for the near future, so let's make sure they're upgraded to the max. And then who else do I want to upgrade? Probably Vierge is good to upgrade, although no, there would be more upgrades at the top of Babel Tower, and I won't want to I don't want to spend money now because there'll just be better upgrades at the top. We'll save the money for now. Oh yeah, that was a lot of money invested into upgrades for these 3 gears. Yeah, just taking care of some like minor things before we head out. Do I want to buy one more ether doubler? I think I do have the money left over, but I think I'll save it. I don't think I need a second one. Yeah, I don't need a second one. Let's just head back to the bridge and save. I should check on that. I'm gonna check on that death blow progress as well, because Billy's been working. Oh, that reminds me. I need to go buy... Hold on, we're not done yet. I need to go buy some gear. I need to buy ammo for Billy's gear. Because he has no triangle ammo, and that's a problem. I would like to be able to use triangle attacks. It's not super important, but I would like ammo. Gear ammo, please. Got plenty of, like, regular ammo, but gear ammo is something I definitely need. Let's check on the death blow progress while I'm thinking about it still. Oh, he's so close. Okay. He's, like, about to learn Devil Blast. Yeah. Because I do want to have him learn Devil Blast. He's getting very close to learning it, so shouldn't be too much longer. Which is good. Yeah, we're not going to tune up these other ones. I mean, they're still decently fine, like, whatever. Hey, let's actually do that. No, I don't need to do that. And then we're gonna buy weapons. I need some of this ammo, I think. Yeah, we'll do that. Just a bit of ammo here. Why do I have no ammo for his handgun? Oh my god, I need this ammo. Yeah. That's probably the ammo I need. It's fine. There we go, yeah. There we go. You have regular ammo now. Hooray. We got ammo for Billy. Now let's go back and save. And wrap up stream. But yeah, Billy will be able to use triangle attacks again. In his gear, hooray. And these 3 gears are upgraded, which are the 3 that I really care about. The others will wait. But yeah, for now, I'm gonna save. And that's gonna do it for today's stream. We got through the underground area, which was kind of an annoying dungeon, but it's fine. I don't like Babel Tower in terms of gameplay, so I don't feel like doing it today. I'd rather start it fresh. Because once we get through Babel Tower, I get to do Shavat, and Shavat is good. I'll feel motivated to do Shavat. I don't feel motivated to do Babel Tower. Let's find us a raid target.